I'm back. What's up, y'all? Got a film to feed, so let's get into this tea, girl. Let's get into Karlissa. She responded. I really don't know if this is a response to Chrisean. Gotta be, because she went live right after Chrisean said what she had to say. Oh, yeah, she look aggravated. She look like she's sick of it. I don't know what's gonna come out her mouth.
I don't have nothing evil. I don't have nothing evil to say. What I will say is that, Chrisean, you had the opportunity, even right now, you had the opportunity to do the right thing, and you keep letting the devil challenge you to do the wrong thing. You got on your live and you summons me to tell me that my kids said I taught them how to eat coochie. You did everything but get on here and say, you know what, da mama, I have disrespected you for so long, and I am wrong, and this is why my blessings is being cut short. You had every opportunity to get on here and say, da mama, I know your son love you, and I know you love your son, and I know you was there every day of your son's life to coach him, to walk him through life, and I robbed y'all of that, and I'm sorry. You had every ounce you could have came up out of this and showed people your righteous side, but you chose to get on here and talk about what brought my sons under, what they had themselves common sense enough to apologize for. My sons have apologized. They are dealing with their consequences. But you seek to keep dragging yourself to the bottom pits of hell. Why? I do not know. I do not know. Every one of us on this internet knows Jonathan and Andre had a great mother. They went to private school. They was raised right. They're a little spoiled. They're a little sideways, and they got a little beside themselves. But when the time came and God silenced them, they had common sense enough to know, let me apologize to my adversary quickly. And let me apologize to my mama for sure. What you should be doing instead of trying to get your mom to come on here and rise against me. And by the way, I'm not arguing with your mama while she's while she's not in her right mind, because that would be evil. Wow! It would be evil for me to get on here and argue with your mama, baby, until she's in her right sound mind. We can't even go back and forth. So for you to reduce yourself to start to try to use your mother knowing that the position she's in is pure evil. The only thing you can do right now is get on your hands and knees. Ask God for forgiveness. Go somewhere quiet and take care of your child. And do the best you can to be the best mother you can, because you're not the only one who had a mom with a drug addiction.
Okay?
I wouldn't dare have my mom argue if she was still under the influence with anybody that's anointed by God.
He ain't got to be anointed by God. The lady that had me sound just like that once upon a time in my life.
Wow!
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what that sounds like. Okay? Definitely wouldn't have brought her to the front of the class. I wouldn't have, but okay.
You have to know by now. You have to know by now that that was wrong, and you continuing down that wrong path for 10,000 people on your live. You and I had 160,000 people on live promoting for us to do the right thing by the child. 160,000 people was on live for me and you to do the right thing by the child. And you're still trying to fail him? You're still in this situation and you're still trying to fight. Girl, the fight is over. The only one who won this battle was the devil. Everybody suffered and you still want more suffering?
Including her. That's the problem. She's suffering real bad.
You still, after all this, want more suffering? The child is completely in trouble. He needs a lot of prayer and a lot of love. Jonathan is in jail. Andre is in jail. Your brother is in jail. Your sister just got out of jail. Your other sister is talking about her medication. I'm over here praying for all of y'all, and you want to come for me? I don't have no ill will towards you. All I wanted was what I got. My children, the hell away from you. That's all I wanted. I didn't want you to not succeed. I want you to succeed. You not succeeding doesn't do me any good. I have never wanted you to not succeed. You got the wrong people. Your sisters do not want you to not succeed. They want you to win. You have come against the only person that was caring for him, and that was your sister, and that was an appreciation for her. You have got to get on your knees. And you have got to stop this trying to tear people down. You can't tear nobody down that don't give a...
Hello.
I don't give about your fans. I'm not your little friend. I'm not Jonathan's little friend. I'm his mother. I'm the hoe who stood there with him from the day he came out my ass to the day he went to college and still here.
Okay.
I never left my child for no drugs, for no man, for no liquor, for no...
That's debatable, Karlissa.
Wow!
Now don't act like when you told us you had dropped him off in the baby carrier and ran off. Something she said that day, but anyway.
A good time and none of that, okay? So what you want to do is start to learn from me, since you claim you didn't have nobody to learn from. You better start trying to learn from me, because this can go all the way left for you. I could have been saved you and your son a long time ago. I got the recipe. It's love, unconditional love.
I agree. She definitely could. I don't know about the unconditional love part. She don't give a damn about Chrisean, but I think she would have took good care of Junior. Now, in the beginning, Karlissa got a lot of mouth. She's misunderstood, obviously, but also in the midst of her being misunderstood, she just talked too damn much. So anyway, her doing that definitely was just a huge blindside, and just the things that she has said along the way. I feel like because her going back and forth with Chrisean, I'm not going to say anything nice, but she never had to say anything about the child. So it's just a lot there. But I think Karlissa would have took better care of him than Chrisean.
And that's what you're lacking. You got on this internet with all them people on your live, and I thought you was going to say something mighty and great. I thought I was going to find an ounce of the Lord within you, and I found none. And if Jonathan asked me today if I think he should go anywhere near you and your child, I would tell him hell no. And the reason I would tell him hell no, because with your last ounce of breath, with down to 10,000 people on your live, from 100 and 200 and 300,000 people wishing and hoping the best for you and your son, you took to talk about me teaching my kids how to eat coochie?
Nah, for real.
And you know better. You know I ain't taught no kids how to eat no coochie. Why would I want any of my kids to eat coochie like?
Now that's the part that I'm gonna call cap.
Wow!
Because I think she's already admitted to saying that. But I don't know. That's alleged. I don't know, because we know Trey is having a mental issue as well. I hope he getting through that too, but him having a mental issue as well right now, I don't know if that's solely true. I've never heard BLUFUS say it. I just don't recall if she did admit to it or not. Y'all let me know.
Like yours. You got to do better. And I ain't lost all hope for you, but I'm telling you, right now, you are trying my patience, little girl. You are trying my patience every day. You have went around here listening to my sisters who don't even, girl, you listening to the wrong people. And I tried to tell you that. Look at people's fruit. You act like you read the Bible, but you don't read no Bible. Look at the fruit around them. Okay? You ain't never seen them thirsty on this side of the fence. We already had it. We had it our whole life. Jonathan went to college out of $1 million house. He's seeking for what he's already had. Okay? You're seeking for something you know nothing about. You don't even know how to pay your goddamn taxes. You don't even know how to pay for the stuff that you're thirsting for. You're thirsting for stuff he already had his whole goddamn life. That's not his first family restaurant. He had a restaurant before he was famous. Y'all have got to stop teaching her to be disrespectful and honorary. You didn't disrespect Zeus Network. You disrespected every network that would ever work with you.
Hello, you. Some days, girl. I'm gonna get into that video next. Why in the hell would you beef with the CEO that puts everybody on and that has paid you over $200,000 multiple times? Now, that ID situation, I ain't gonna lie, would have went off, but I now understand why they're holding the IDs. It is protocol for the show. Nothing more, nothing less. And at the end of the day, that did have a job to do. But who you gonna turn to now? Because none of these other networks is gonna work with you. That's a fact. You exploit the CEO. You disrespect the CEO of any company. Just like Monique couldn't get a job for a while because of Tyler Perry saying that she was hard to work with. You already visibly hard to work with. I mean, we've seen it all these years. And the only one that will work with you, you come.
Turn all the networks off. This is Hollywood. They all stick together.
Facts.
Okay? They're all one big family and they're all one big friend.
Facts.
You're running off all your opportunities in life.
Facts.
Nobody wants to deal with somebody that talked about their last network.
Facts.
So instead of your mama trying to talk to me, she should be telling you these things.
Facts.
Okay? No job. I don't give a if it's McDonald's wants to hear you talk about Taco Bell. They don't want to hear about your bad relationship with the KFC. You know why? I was a manager at a restaurant, I know, when I was a kid. If you go in there talking about your last job, they're scared of you because you're going to go run your mouth about their job.
My daddy told me that before. That's a fact.
Now that's the first thing you need to do is silence yourself. Zip your mouth up.
Facts.
Everybody in the industry is scared of you right now. Either you're going to abuse them, beat them, or talk about them. Just because you don't go your way, it does not work like that.
Cool. Jesus. That's all I've been thinking. Like, oh my God. You are ruining your opportunities on anything that you want to do. And now, the last one that pays exceptional. He may not be perfect, but none of them are. They all exploit you. They all do what it is that they do, whatever. You're able to take care of your family. You're able to take care of what you got to take care of. That's just how the cookie crumble, y'all. I'm sitting here watching this low vibrational. I don't want to watch it, but shout out to YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Thank God I'm able to take care of my family because I got a family to feed, and this is how I do it. It is what it is. But it's just like everything that come her way, she ruins it. And that's what all my content has been about from the jump. I was trying to give her grace till she just blatantly isn't taking care of her child. So that I'm just disgusted by that. However, outside of that, just in a human way, this girl needs some accountability and she needs to be taught to do better. She's ruining every opportunity. And I don't know if she think like this cookie still gonna like keep baking, but it's not. It crumbles. She gonna find out.
It does not work like that. You're running off every opportunity that will ever come your way. Any producers that are like, oh, I want to help her, I want to do something, you're scaring off the pastors. You're yelling out pastors' names in situations they shouldn't even be involved in.
And gangsters. What are you doing?
Now, why would a pastor jump up and talk to Lemmy about your work abilities? Either you work or you quit. You don't talk, okay? And that's not just Hollywood. That's if you work at McDonald's. That's if you work at Dollar Tree. You don't work at Dollar Tree and go to Walmart and say, my last boss just used me. She worked me so hard, and then that's why we didn't get along. You keep your mouth shut. Same with your man. I'm talking to the rest of you dumb assholes, too. When you get on here and you get a new boyfriend, you don't tell him what your last boyfriend did. You don't tell nobody. That's your personal business. I'm not going to tell my new husband what my last husband did. Cool. Guess what? He going to wonder why he did that. Because men don't do bad to good people.
I don't know about that.
Okay? Some of y'all, I'm not going to never have the patience for. I'm just not. Because a lot of y'all, like that Hennessy page, if you follow that page, I'm going to block you off my page because you ain't got no common sense. And if you over there with my sister talking about, she's a real one, this look like she's 70 years old, ain't had a man to love her in her entire life, and you over there taking life lessons, talking about you going to get this and get that, them is people that need help. Look at people's fruit. Now, I'm tired of telling y'all this dumbass. This is spiritual 101. You don't talk about your connections. You don't, even if Zeus Network over me, you would never know about it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, if Tyler Perry did something to me, you would never know about it. You know why? Because it's your job and your choice to go find another network, another job, another opportunity. Okay? That's not your problem. You don't talk about your man, your ex. You don't talk about your ex-employer. You keep your mouth shut. I wish one of my kids would get on here and talk about a coach. And these are things they learned in basketball. You don't quit this team and go to a new team and talk about the last coach knowing your ass wasn't either. Knowing that you was pumping, you wasn't running all your lines, you wasn't doing all your jump shots, and you gonna go over here to this coach and act like, oh, that coach just didn't like me, and the coach before that, he didn't like me either. But at some point, it's your fault.
At some point, it's your fault.
Now, we all ain't having the same goddamn problem, and you gonna get on here and put your mama in this
man,
knowing she ain't fit to hear this. Now, that's just ridiculous.
Agreed.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. I don't care who you work with in Hollywood. I don't care if you got a problem and you don't like them. You quit, you walk away, you keep your mouth shut. You scare Tyler Perry or some damn body off. Everybody got problems. Ain't no network, no organization perfect. But what they not finna do is take a chance on them that's bringing it down. Now, how the fuck you gonna feed your kid running around here talking when you could have just waited and left when you got when
they gave you your goddamn ID. Wow! Guarantee they said, listen, we got your room over here. Go in the room for a while. We'll come talk to you. You gotta go live and man.
Quietly.
The rockers. Oh no, they're gonna be in the comments like, no, she should have did that. And then when Chrisean ain't gonna have nothing, then what y'all gonna have to say? So stupid. The enabling on her side of town is crazy. And
quietly, because trust and believe, don't know, everybody know what they getting into when you go where you go. If you go to this hospital and you don't like this hospital and they don't like black people, what do you go in there for?
Talk about it.
Now, I'm tired of y'all on this internet acting like y'all ain't got no home training. Well, and most of y'all done led this girl astray. These T pages that's agreeing with her, telling her to cuss out somebody mama. Oh yeah, show the Zeus Network what you feel about them. They got millions in lawyers and fees and insurance. Run your ass down the goddamn road. Why would you even do that? Now, if somebody touch you in any type of way, the wrong way, between your legs, or they do something to violate you that you didn't sign up for, that's when you say something. And you don't wait 10 years to say it like the mother, because they got their rewards too. And don't get on this internet talking about, I was scared, so I didn't say nothing. But you ain't scared no more. Y'all be on here playing these games, and then you aunties on here, you fake ass aunties who be over here promoting her. They not promoting you, Chrisean. They making money off of you. I'm watching them. They replaying they tagging they over there on the Facebook, on the TikTok.
She ain't wrong. Wow. I already told y'all I got 100,000 reasons as to why I was literally on her side in the beginning, until the I guess human in me. Because here's the thing. I don't have an emotional connection to none of this. Y'all gonna find out if you don't know yet. However, at one point I did. And when I did, it never went good ever. So that's when I had to take my heart out of this, right? Now that my heart is no longer in this, I'm just, oh my God, I can see now. I just couldn't see it. I give her grace. Come on. She wasn't raised right. Girl, please. You can't give this child grace. She gonna burn your bridge and everybody else's.
TikTok, they getting paid off your ass. They don't really give about you because
But agreed on the T pages that are getting paid. That's the truth. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know it ain't a lie.
Out of him and me, the Zeus Network, what you feel about them. They got millions in lawyers and fees and insurance. Run your ass down the goddamn road. Why would you even do that?
Stupid.
Now, if somebody touch you in any type of way, the wrong, and they tagging they over there on the Facebook, on the TikTok, they getting paid off your ass. They don't really give about you because an auntie would have told you when Auntie Tia got in your to be respectful and mindful of that. That's an auntie trying to help you. That's what a real auntie would have told you.
And that's a fact.
Wow.
So now that's where I am like, yo, get your together, girl. You're not going to have in a minute. And these out here that's promoting it, that support it, what y'all going to say then? She just, if she was raised better than, she would have more than she. Wow! Girl, please. Everybody's not out here getting paid $200,000 to do an episode. And you absolutely chose to exploit your family. That's what you chose to do. What the hell would make you think it's any different when you come back?
Now they getting on here talking about, I'm just supporting her because I don't want to hurt her feelings. No, they don't. They losing their followers when they check you. That's what happened with your sisters and them. Okay? Now you not fixing to get on here and fool us. That if that lady wanted some money for helping take care of your kid, that's your sister. She's struggling. Anyone on this internet who told you that she should have kept your baby knowing he got to be watched 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free, they's of mine. They sided with you for a reason. And they helped you lose the best babysitter, the best caretaker you would ever find, which was your sister. And you flipped on her too.
Yep.
And I told Jonathan, you need to show that sister some appreciation and thank her. And anybody that helped you with your kids while you in jail, you owe them.
Yup.
Now, it don't got to be money that you paying them, but you supposed to look out for her.
Yup.
And these people on here that lied to you and told you she supposed to sit there and stare at your baby knowing he got to be watched. How she supposed to make any goddamn money to take care of her own family if you don't help her?
Girl, you better.
Wow.
How?
Now, maybe she would want to be able to do it for free because I can. Because I invested my right and because I'm married, and because my fruit is right, and I got people to help me. Yes, people like me don't need the money. No, I don't charge Jaden and Callie to watch the kids, and I take care of the kids for free, but that's because I'm in a position to do that.
Talk about
But
it.
you can best believe if I was still out there Ubering, and I had to go Uber, and they was making money, I would surely be making them help me. And if I got to take off from Ubering, if I got to take off from going to work, I don't got to work. I got a husband. So them people that told you that, they lied and tricked you out your babysitter. Yep. Now look at you. Yep. Baby on your hip trying to make $1 and you under pressure. That's how I was. I know how you feel under pressure. I know what it feels like to be begging these networks to help you with that next hit, help you with that next lick so you can feed your kids. I've been there. Remember when y'all was laughing, talking about, oh, she was trying to be an actress. I was trying my hardest. Yes, I was. But guess what? I didn't have nobody to help me. And you running around, running off all your help, listening to these weird, letting them think that you bigger than the program. Man. These people want a show. They want a show out of you. They're ruining you. My son told you, sit down. Here goes some money. Sit down with the baby before you fit all the way up. That's what that was. But you let an ignorant who ain't never held on this tell you that he's a narcissist and he want to dim your light.
He is a narcissist. He absolutely played a role in dimming her light in the beginning.
Wow!
But I think now, with reason, because she was going to ruin it anyway. Jesus! She was going to ruin it anyway. Whole time, he was probably trying to save her from herself.
He gave you the light. Why the fuck he want to dim it? You started off on Zeus Network. You said you led the people. You started knocking holes down on Zeus Network. You was the first man to hit somebody for real on that network. Now you don't want to get hit. You started that. Bing, bing, bing. Remember? Now it ain't so good when people matching up with you.
Uh-huh.
Girl, you need to do what you were supposed to do. I'm going to tell you what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to sit around there as long as you could. And if you were scared to fight, you should have just did like DTB, covered up, took the hits, and got up and kept working. Okay? Because that's what the job entails. They've been doing this on MMA, boxing. They do this on karate matches.
Everywhere.
They fight on WWE, WWF. It's a lot of shows that fight. You could go get in one of these cages and fight these women. Hell, you can fight and be like Clarissa Shields. But when you sign up to these places, you know when you signing up to fight. Now don't get on here and talk about, oh, somebody doing this and doing that. You was able to go on there and do just like Woke Vicky and get your check and leave. Run, duck for cover, grab your bag and go home. Because that's what I would have told Callie to do. Now, I would have told my daughter, you went on that knowing that there was a possibility that one of them girls was going to get out of line and they was going to fight for time, for fame, whatever the case may be when the girls get active. Nobody told me when I went on Bad versus Wild that Tokyo might not get it cracking and then people get it cracking. I went on there knowing that. And whatever got cracking, got cracking. Okay? I went on there knowing that. So, don't get on here playing dumb. Get on here and do your apologies. Because my son tried to sit you down and told you to stay at home and you didn't listen to him. You listened to these other people that don't listen to them. Now, if you were sitting down right now when he popped out, woo, you'd be a rich. If you would have sat down like he told you, you wouldn't.
If she could have flipped this bread like Keisha KR did, I'm just saying, but I will say it seemed like BLUFUS is definitely harder to work with. I mean, I can't say Gucci ain't hard either. This is a lot. But, girl.
Got out here and exploited yourself. Ain't nobody had you on here sucking toes for free.
Oh, my God.
Ain't nobody, Zeus ain't told you to suck them corns. My son don't got no corns. Do we, y'all?
I don't
The
know.
blue got corns, I don't know.
Necessarily.
But anyway, we getting off topic.
Yeah,
Back on the topic.
All
and
right.
all of that, this man and that man and this man and that man, if you would have sat down, you'd be sitting here waiting just like the rest of them. Waiting, honey. Waiting to pop out. But look at all this trash.
Just like the rest of them is hilarious.
You done put behind yourself and everybody he might have to try to argue with to try to get you a damn job.
I hope he don't.
Disobedience is the way to fail. Even if you don't like your boss at work, you don't let them know.
Man.
Girl, when I clocked in on Uber and they was telling me don't do this and don't do that, I wanted to tell the Uber people to kiss my ass, but you can't tell the Uber people to kiss your ass. Then turn your shit off so you can't drive no more. So what I need you to do is go talk to God, because you can repent again and again. I believe you can. I believe you got a couple more repentances in you. You still young. But hopping on here to talk about how I raised my kids and what I did with my kids, that ain't gonna help you. My kids right now is under punishment of the Lord. Okay? They under punishment of the Lord.
Punishment of Jesus. I gotta make this, well, y'all ain't even gonna know.
That didn't have shit to do with me. I was nowhere around. And if they both would have listened to me, they both wouldn't be sitting down. Okay? So stop. The first thing I want you to do is start. First of all, you got to get rid of that ego off your shoulder. That pride is destroying you. That pride is destroying. You went up against the owner of the Zeus network knowing they had $1 billion. And then got on there crying about it because you know you can't beat nobody with $1 billion.
Oh, man.
Now, if you'd have just left mad and quiet and didn't say, you could have pulled back up next week. Sometimes you're letting your mouth. That's what happened with me and you. I was so grateful. That Jonathan was entertaining a woman of color so that he could see what I went through, so that he could see what women of color go through. You know what I'm saying? Firsthand. Not just from his mama, but from a different perspective. Why we so strong? Why we so angry? Why we so hurt? Where we came from, I wanted him to have that opportunity, but you scared the living daylights out of him and me. Okay? That's beyond measure of the black woman. And what only thing you can do right now is look around you at the people that you're arguing with, the people that you've come up against, and really ask yourself, starting with me, because you knew you lied. You called me out my name. You did some disrespectful stuff in the presence of my child. And yes, I threw something at you, because if it was Bravo, if it was Jaden, if it was Callie, if it was my stepkids, I would have threw something at them too, because I don't care that y'all got a new millennial. We old millennial. You don't cuss out your boyfriend's mama.
So I disagree, because don't disrespect me. However, I won't be whooping your ass.
You don't tell your boyfriend's mama how it is. So you knew why.
But she don't respect her own mama, so there's just no way she don't respect her.
Threw something at you that day. And you know that you still going through this today. You still going through it. And if your mama got anything to say other than you should have respected that man's mother because she raised him and she was there every day. She didn't do no drugs. She didn't let nobody come in and beat her kids. She didn't do none of that. She chose her kids. If your mama didn't sit you down and tell you that's the type of mama you need to be for your son, I don't want to hear nothing about it at all. I never chose nothing over my children. Not even my own happiness, not my career, not acting, not television, not commercials, none of it. And I didn't walk away with a bitter heart either. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not angry about it. If my kids fell out with my husband and I had to divorce them, that's what had to be done. Because I wasn't finna sit there and be with no man and my kids be somewhere lost. Right now, while they sitting in that jail, they can't say, Mama, I'm sorry. Because I ain't never met a that love her kids more than you. And that's what your son needs to say about you. When the days to come, that's what he needs to say about you. Because if a woman don't respect a man's mother, she should never be with him. I don't care if didn't like my mother-in-law, or she didn't like me, or we didn't see eye to eye. She left here knowing I had nothing but respect for her, even though we couldn't see eye to eye about her son. And I loved her son so much that I did not have to have the last word. I did not have to talk to her with a disrespectful tone, not ever, even though I wanted to. Because when my mother-in-law left here, my husband knew I had nothing but respect for her. Now, his sisters, might have cussed them sideways.
And his daughter. Don't forget that.
I don't know if I ever said it to them, but I said what I had to say behind their back. But go up against his family and fight them, that I know they love him and they just hurt that he would me more than he would them. And maybe they a little jealous that we, making things happen a little faster than what they helped him. Maybe there's something there. He's the only child. You know what I'm saying? My husband is the only boy. But I just looked at that as, wow, this is a great guy. He has such a powerful women around him. I didn't grow no animosity to the people that love my husband. They love him. Maybe they didn't approve of me, but they do now. I had to earn my keep. I had to earn my position in his life with them by showing constant respect. You don't call your man's mother when she say she not finna take care of no more dogs, because that's what happened. You brought the dog. We don't even know where the dog is now. You did all that.
Apparently the dog got somebody stole the damn dog.
To me over a dog. Disrespected me. Did all that disrespectful shit. Dog ain't even here no more. You did all that for me to clean up after your dog, and you ain't even got the dog no more. You disrespected me about a dog you don't have no more. And yes, I absolutely should not have. I take full accountability for throwing that Gatorade bottle at you when you called me and told me I wasn't no type of mother. But you see how that lie is turning out for you? You got on here and made these people feel like I just didn't want you around my son because I wanted to sleep with my own son.
Oh.
Hell, my son been with Angie and Jaden since he was 14 years old. I ain't never had a problem with my son or nobody that he with. So why would I have a problem with you, baby? You did all of that for nothing. My son even said you tried to influence him even at the end of your relationship, not with me. And you ran off just because he followed me on Instagram. You don't want Jonathan to have his mother for what reason? Even if me and you don't get along, you should still want him to have his mother.
I agree.
First of all, she said Jonathan don't want nothing to do with me because that's jail talk. Somebody tell her me and Jonathan been cool before he went to jail. Jonathan was on my show before he went to jail. We just didn't speak it and we didn't profess it to y'all. But me and Jonathan been cool way long time ago. I just told him I'ma just back off and act like we don't talk so she don't do nothing to you.
That's ridiculous.
I don't need to be your friend on Instagram. I don't need to be your buddy in public. Okay? Get yourself together. My son apologized to me way before jail. He apologized publicly in jail. Somebody tell her I was hanging out with him way before he went to jail. You see how these your fans that's saying that. You see them weird ass people that's saying that. Them the type of people you gotta watch, because they influence your mind to believing that Jonathan, my own son that came out my kitty cat, wasn't cool with me before he went to jail.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them that was like, they don't like you. I still think at that time he couldn't get with her. You know what I'm saying? I just think because of all the shit she kept saying, you know what I'm saying? She definitely was just not, girl, she wasn't a good example. But ultimately, that's his damn mama. You know what I'm saying? And somebody actually told me that in the chat too. They was like, you crazy to think that. That's his damn mama. And you right, friend.
I had the kids before he went to jail. Them the fans that you gotta watch out for. They leading you astray. They the people that told you smoke and drink while you pregnant. My auntie and my cousin, baby daddy's sister, she smoked her whole pregnancy and nothing happened to her kids. Them the people you gotta watch. Remember when you was lifting weights in that gym? And I said, no, baby, don't lift weights. Don't lift weights like that.
Karlissa, you can lift weights in the gym when you're pregnant. It's just certain styles of weightlifting you cannot do. But you can definitely lift weights. Now, what you can't do, which I recently found out, is getting a damn jacuzzi.
You can't do that while you're pregnant. And what they get on here and do? They got on here and somebody shared a post and tagged me in all the posts. They got on here and said, she can lift weights if she want to. She can lift 300 pounds and squat 300 pounds while she pregnant. That's what they told you, and you believed them. The same people that told you to whoop my ass. The same people. Them fake ass T pages, you need them henny pages, them people that's fake pretending like, oh, I'm supporting you, but steady sharing that on Facebook, getting a check for it. I know, because they told me. They the ones taught me how to share all my posts to Facebook. Yeah. You need to watch your fans and them T pages. They don't mean you no good. They getting a check off of pretending that they put you, because an auntie that put you would have came at you like Auntie Tia did. Okay? And all the aunties was supposed to say, Chrisean, she didn't say nothing disrespectful about you or your son, and I listened.
But you did, and that's just the part that I just can't. Or you talking about Tia. Tia? No, she did not.
Because if she would have disrespected you, I would have disrespected her. She didn't say nothing disrespectful. She got on here and tried to give you auntie advice, and you would not take it. And you let your fans, you let these T pages tell you to go up against an auntie.
That's true.
When all she did was give you the advice that if you would have used it, you would be so far ahead of the game, you would never be waiting on my son to get out and do nothing for you. You'd be able to do it for yourself. Jaden is not waiting for John to get out and do nothing for her. She's not waiting for John to get out and save her. So the first thing I want you to do today is apologize to your mother. Apologize to your mother for trying to turn her to get on here and embarrass herself for you so that you could go viral. That's the first thing. Because that's not okay for you to put your mama on this internet to come up against me knowing that she's not in the right position to do that.
Or mind. Because I don't care what y'all say. It was some slizzle on that conversation.
I have enough respect for your sisters and for your mama not to do that to your mama on this internet. Yeah, I could probably go viral right now if I get on your live and start talking to your mama, but I'm not going to never do that to your mama, because I wouldn't want nobody to do it to mine. So no, I will not.
And although you can't stand your mama,
not go back and forth with your mother about you. And the second thing I want you to do is tell all these T pages to get the fuck out your face. Fake pretending to care about you. Posting there. These T pages, go on them T pages right now, y'all. Posting her up with Bino. Then posting her up with the other the college dude, then posting her up with the next, and then they got you posted up on their page with 5 different in the last 3 months. Them is aunties doing that to you.
Yo.
If they was
She not lying. She not lying.
real T pages that with you, they would not post but one every year. And they would let that die out and not promote it. I told you not to talk to Bino. I told you not to do that. I even sent hints, good hints. I see, and your T pages flipped that around and said I was hating on you. They said I was hating on you for talking to Bino. I was giving you the same information I would give to my own daughter.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. She ain't lying. She's not lying. Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, don't take your kid around no damn man that you might not be with next week. You just had the last one for 30 days. And it didn't work out. You don't take your kid around no promo. That's what it was. I don't know. I ain't never seen no promo like that. That's some prostitution promo. I'm not hip to that promo. Okay? But them T.
She's not wrong.
Pages is prostituting you. They got every single been with, from the K Suave tattoo. They got all that on their pages.
Oh my God.
Any one of them pages that got, I bet your sister don't got all them on their pages. I bet you they don't. Any one of them T pages right now you go to, and they got all them in the last 3 months. They got all your on there. Block them.
It be so obvious too. They just everything. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna go along with it because that's what she doing. I'm gonna go along with it. Y'all, don't nobody give a fuck about these stands and how they feel. That's your page, friend. Tell the truth. And you don't have to bash anybody. I don't know what's up with this. You be bashing. Girl, I could show you some bashing. I could give you some bashing. Okay? I don't bash. I just be saying, like, why would you do that? That's stupid. Stop. Literally. Girl, please.
Some out of them the people you need to go to war with. Them people that told you not to sit down. When my son told you to sit down and was going to hand you a bag to sit down till he got home in a couple months.
Now, that's something I also disagree with. I did disagree with it because I just feel as though she should have just been able to get her own money. Now, I think he was trying to save her from herself. Not gonna lie.
Them too. Block them first.
I should have been blocked.
And then the who told you to get over there and start arguing with Zeus Network. I don't know if they garnished your money or what they did with your money that made you go off the first time or whatever happened. Whatever happened on the Zeus, I wasn't on there. I just heard about it. When you went off on them and you had to apologize to Natalie and Lemmy them, when you apologized to them because it wasn't their fault about whatever happened with your money, and that's really what's going on, but you got these people thinking that these people doing something to you. You need to tell these people, stop encouraging me to do this dumb shit up all my opportunities, because really they want your opportunities. And since they can't get your opportunities, they gonna exploit your opportunities and ruin them for you because they getting paid for it. People that love you, baby, don't have you on their T page with 5 different ninjas in 1 year. Trying to convince us that you ain't giving them no booty.
Oh my God. Girl, her over there talking about she ain't gave up no ass. You think we stupid? Yeah, I do.
If you sucking they toes, you sucking they balls. That's how it works. We ain't stupid. But them T-pages, see, they playing with you. They get on here and say, oh, she just sucking toes.
Oh, my God.
She ain't sucking. Y'all, them the people you need to block out your mind. They have all your opportunities from day one. You got on there, don't put Karlissa on. Blue and Lemmy like this. He already told me what he was going to do for me and with me. That's my son. Do you see Lemmy and them? They all a family on that Zeus network. Everybody who works for Zeus, let it be known, everybody's a plumber or a plumber of a plumber. They're all family. So you're on a network that's family-oriented, that's looking out for each other all the way from the top floor to the bottom floor of the Zeus network. You thought the Zeus network was finna violate Blueface and God for you? And cut me and Callie and Jaden out? How did you think that?
I don't know.
How on earth did you think a network was going to bless my son without blessing us, knowing that we all work on TV?
Oh, God.
I just don't understand how you even... And then you thought you was in control of how much money I was getting. They just told you that. They just told you that. I got great... Well, I made sure me, Callie, and Dre was...
But why would she think she could control that?
Greatly taken care of over there. Yeah, that was your show, but that's Lemmy's show. That's Lemmy's network.
Oh, while they was on her show.
Stop thinking you bigger than the program.
Yep.
That is a family network. Why would they cut out Blue's family? If anything, they behind the scenes arguing with my son that we not finna play with your mama. We ain't going to hell for playing with your mama.
She killed me with that.
We not finna
Stop.
starve your mama for her? That's crazy.
It is
That
crazy.
is
though.
absolutely insane that you thought that. That you thought you had that much control and manipulation over a whole goddamn billion-dollar network. I don't know what else to say. Your T-pages led you to believe that. Your T-pages, the ones that's posting me and my son going back and forth for fake, for a check. Y'all, I genuinely care for her. I do, because she's a mother. If she wasn't a mother, I would be sitting here laughing with y'all. But she's somebody's mama. And unfortunately, she's somebody's mama that need her. Every kid needs their mother, but your child needs you. He needs you to do things better than throw him on a goddamn couch and exploit him. Just the same way that you saying people exploited you, we feel like you exploited the baby.
Exploit.
He didn't ask for you to throw him on that goddamn couch like that, and yeah, it pissed me off. So what you could do now, because that's your child, and we can always make it right. You don't have to be like my mama. My mama still calling me a lie about a man digging in my drawers. You don't got to be like that. You don't got to be like them people. You have a chance to do the right thing for real. You have a chance. You're young. Now, you probably yourself out of every network there is known to man. But God will still bless you. He will find another way. Because everybody is not going to be comfortable enough to put themselves in that type of position for you to ruin it for their family.
Wouldn't dare. Would not dare. Hell.
So what I need you to do is what I told you first. Apologize to your mama first. That's what made life better for Jonathan. When Jonathan apologized to me, I asked Jonathan to apologize to you too. I asked him to apologize to Jaden, and I asked him to apologize to Callie. I asked my son, after he apologized to me, to apologize to you. To apologize for not leading you the right way. You know, there were several times that Jonathan tried to get you to stop smoking and drinking while pregnant. And he got a Hennessy bottle over the head. But you're not going to come out and
He got a Hennessy bottle over the sea. I've been with you for 42 minutes. He got a Hennessy bottle over the head because he want to put his hands on women. Wow. No. And if I was there, I'd tell her to do it again. I don't know why I think they could just whoop on ass. And I don't know if she hit him first. But either way.
Tell the whole truth. But if you was to ever come out and tell the truth, you would be so much better off.
Agreed.
So much better off than to make.
Because I can't say I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but still.
These people think that I just threw a Gatorade bottle at you because I wanted to sleep with my own son that I done raised. Start with your mama. Start with the apology with your mama, and you gonna see things change. Start there. All of y'all. Start with your mama. Now, if your mama lying on you like my mama do on me, if she lying on you, hey, just pray for her. Pray for her to, before she leave here, to tell the truth. Okay? Anybody that's lying on you. But you got to know that I ain't threw no Gatorade bottle at no real nice young lady. My son been dating Angie since she was 14 years old, on and off. They've been friends, and me and Angie have had disagreements where we did not agree. But never once have she called me out my name and told me I wasn't no type of mama. And never once have I called her out her name or threw no Gatorade bottle at her. But everybody that you're arguing with, go check yourself, all of y'all. And y'all go start telling them T pages to tell the truth. When y'all see them T pages fake fronting like they give a y'all need to start speaking up. That's y'all job. Now I gotta go. My husband waiting on me.
Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below, girl. Some of it I was with on and some of it I wouldn't be lying to. But anyway, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.